Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Korea campaign. Sweet Choson Turtles. Between episodes, we did a bunch of stuff. We spent all of our monarch points on development. We went through and took care of all of any provinces that had devastation. We developed the devastation away so that we can start building up prosperity, and also so that we stop taking a penalty to mandate growth from having devastation. Next plan is to get one of our loans paid off to get rid of that at least 5 loans penalty, root out corruption to get rid of the corruption penalty, and we're waiting 7 months until all of our rebels are back down to 0%, and then we're going to go after Oirat. Also, looks like Ashikaga killed Ashikaga killed Brown Japan for us, so that's done. Nikfin is still allied to Oirat. We're going to separate piece him for most of his clay. It's going to take 2 wars to do it, unfortunately. We did do some development in our gold mines. I did do development in Iwami, admin, and mill, so that we can actually take this one higher. And then in Ichigo, we took this from like, I think it was at like 3 or 4 up to 12. You should be able to see it here. Last month our gold income was only 6. It's going to be up to 8.7 right now. So not a huge increase in gold income, but we're kind of preparing for the future. I think that there are still rebels potentially progressing in at least one place, right? No. Oh, of course, now we get an event that gives us negative unrest globally. Until the death of, not awful, the first zoo. This could be useful if we keep on doing big, huge wars against Ming. And we already have loans, so yeah, I'll just take it. Can we get a burger click soon? 1590. Okay. Okay, this army doesn't really... Does it, actually? Maybe it does. Does it need to suppress to make all of them go down? If it's not suppressing, everything's still going down. So let's position then. This army, we do want to probably have positioned here to siege out Ming's capital right away. And these guys are training up onto that army, which is fine. Yeah, a few months of recovery is going to be fine, I think. We have some inflation, which actually does affect advisor costs rather substantially, since we're so close to the cap. Remind me, Jimmy, to turn off dev cost edict in about a year, since we turned it on in so many places. Gain meritocracy or lose stab? What? Please. Paradox, please. Please, I mean, why is this an event? What? On what planet would you ever want to take a stab loss or gain something? I mean, normally execute the bailiff is a prestige loss, isn't it? Like, what the hell? That's a weird event. Really weird. Alright, this gold mine costs 54 for the next click. Let's sink some diplo points into that dev then. It's a negative 3 stab strat, clearly. Chat wants a poll. Poll please, poll please. They want a poll. Can we please have a poll? No, we're not gonna poll something like that. That's just silly. You're crazy. Sildati, you're still technically better. Let's have Elexrin be down here. I love your 4 siege pips, guys. You guys are amazing. Apparently we're suffering attrition for no reason. That's cool. Let's go to, like, here. This is tributary land, so we could, we should probably break tributary status with Jahar, because we want to return his cores to Mongolia. But it can't be done until after March, so 2 months ago. Of course the poll would have decided to lose stab. That's why I would never do a poll in that circumstance. You guys are masochists. You're like, oh, let's go to 500% overextension just for fun. Let's see what happens. I don't know what would happen. Let's try it. Did I see that Twitch is adding native polls in October? I did not. Okay, rebel progress is gone. Let's go ahead and do our reconquest war. This is gonna bring Ming in again, and we're gonna try to take some money. Unified China only applies to the Chinese territory, so we're doing reconquest of Kara Naren Ula. And our goal is to white peace Ming or take money from Ming ASAP. This army, I think, actually should go deal with you first. So we can knock him out as a separate piece also. Get your capital. And let's march over to here. These artillery are kind of training in a dumb way, but we'll rally them this way. Our goal with Ming in this war is this is basically a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Wars in EU4 always resulted in a 5-year truce, and Johan felt that that was too short in multiplayer, so he made it so that truce length is scaled to war score of the peace deal. So if you do a 100% war score peace deal like we did with Ming, you have a 15-year truce. If you do a 0% peace deal, you have a 5-year truce. The kind of exploitative thing here is you can reset your truce timer from 15 years to just the original 5 if you do a 100% peace deal in the first war, and then do a quick war where you just white peace them. The second truce will override the first truce, taking your truce timer from 15 down to about 5. It's kind of an essential strategy for picking apart really, really big countries whose government reform progress. It's not a big deal. It's fine. We are probably not going to take a 0% peace deal. I think we'll probably do a like 25 to 35% peace deal because it'll still shorten the truce, but economically it'll help get us out of this little hole that we're in from wherever the hell this money went. I don't know what cost us all this money, but it's just missing. His fort had been mothballed too. It's sort of silly. Could have easily knocked him out already if I had done that. Just truce break. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to just disable Twitch chat for a while. So making silly suggestions. Gain admin or gain mill? We are currently focused on admin, so maybe mill. No, we're gonna be coring a ton of land from Ming over the next couple decades. So I want to have lots of admin generation. With Ming, we already have 5 individual war score. Just taking his capital will take us to a pretty good amount. We're at 17. So if we wanted to, we could just do the white peace right now, and that will set our truce timer to just 5 years. But I'm looking for, you know, probably 2,000 ducats, and possibly maybe take it to 2,000 ducats plus war reps. Let's try to push for that. We'll go kind of carpet siege mode slightly. Get the navy over to here so that we can do that. A battle against Ming would only give us war score with the war leader, but it would also make him less interested in being in the war. Arumba, I am really confused to see you not use vassals since they help you so much with eating Ming. Yeah, I am surprised with myself as well, but again, in our current context, we do not have influence ideas, and we're dealing with permanent claims. Permanent claims reduce core creation cost by 25% versus regular claims, which reduce core creation cost by 10%. Because we have admin ideas, which gives 25%, we have the fact that we're the emperor with the expanded palace bureaucracy minus 10%, and the fact that we have innovativeness at nearly 100. Altogether, our core creation cost is effectively 35 plus 25 from the permanent claim additive, so 60% core creation cost plus innovativeness, although innovativeness applies to both cases, so we can just disregard it, I guess. So if the question is between 60% core creation cost or full annexation cost, I would rather just pay the admin points. That's why we're doing that. If we had influence, it would be different, and we will have influence in the near future. Assuming that the campaign is, like, not wrapped up by the next ID group, influence is probably the next choice. We have neighbors. Cool. We colonized here for extended colonial exploration range, I think. Current colonist is located where? Okay. We'll leave them there for now. Back in my day, all claims are 25%. Yeah. Back in the good old days. Everything changes in time, with time, right? Some things good, some things bad, but the one universal truth is that everything changes. Change. It's a thing. We are not personally taking land in this war, so I do want to buy down inflation right now. This army should rejoin its primary stack. That fort should not hold very long. War never changes. And now you're just quoting books. That's 29 war score with Ming. He won't want to peace out while we have a active naval battle, though. I think we might not even need to fight his army, honestly. Okay, while there's no active battle, we've got now 30 war score with Ming. He's on medium enthusiasm. Negative 28 reasons to give us war reps and money. Negative 3 reasons to just give us money. I think we can afford to continue fighting him. Lose manpower? Whatever. Don't care about manpower. He's actually trying to siege our capital, which is annoying. Also, we're picking up devastation, which is annoying. And we lost the siege of Canton, which is annoying. Was Canton... I think Canton was one of the provinces with negative fort defensiveness from that one event. That's why he got it so quickly. AI doesn't normally take things that fast. Means now we only have 28. Did he transfer it to Oirat? No. So I'm gonna just peace out now because that'll unoccupy that, giving us the mandate growth back. If he had transferred it, then Oirat would have kept control, but... Okay. Let's pay back some of our loans, at least 2. That'll take care of the has at least 5 loans penalty. And I think we'd like to continue paying off more, but, you know, it kind of requires money for that. Pause for edicts. We might want to leave them on because I think we're almost done with the wars, and some of this land is going to be devastated again. Canton, for example. We're still ahead of time on tech. Ooh, that's expensive. Never mind. Trying to get rid of devastation while we are... Look, like, I dev'd the way the devastation in this state. And now it's back because of the war. Possibly didn't really think about that as much as we should have. We need better zone of control, and then we won't have to worry about deving it away, though. $49 to dev Ichigo. This one's already prosperous. Let's do a couple clicks here. More gold, please. Keep printing money, please. That one I just turned on. Okay. Next year's Burger Click. Ooh, fancy. Money. We should probably just do both sieges at the same time here. That is a sizable army. Oh, wow. Our air is well connected. That is going to stack super well with our current discount to advisor costs, taking us all the way to negative 90. It's going to be kind of overkill, actually. March toward the war goal. Bring our navy, combat navy up here to help out with the blockade. Advisors are free. Well, the monthly cost is not really why I get excited about the extra discount, right? Because it's going from 80% discount to 90% is only going to save us half of this number. So 10 ducats a month, not a big deal. But where it does get quite impactful is with promoting advisors. Promoting a level 3 to a level 5 is quite costly, and any discounts you have to advisor costs also reduces the cost to promote. So it saves hundreds and hundreds of ducats. Ow, that coffee's hot. Burning. Burning bad. We are making money. Let's pay off another loan. This siege is not going well. 180 days and we're not done yet? What the hell? I want, like... the right ideas. Why do we not have offensive and influence? Chat? Explain yourself. What has happened? We don't have the right ideas. We should have the right ideas. I feel like we're supposed to have the right ideas. Morale of Army's advisor, so he's out. Wait, what? Truly great captain. J.E.U. Min. Apparently land maintenance guy gives morale of armies, that's cool. Well, he's had his event for the campaign. We're role-playing? I know. I mean, I'm not actually upset, I like it when I have the ideas that I like. With this guy, he's a non-co-belligerent. We don't have influence. We're paying Diplo points. Cleaning up his territory would be nice, though. $97 aggressive expansion and 107 Diplo points. If we're gonna take influence, we could cut the cost for this in half, or we could just war him again when it doesn't take Diplo points. I can't do it. I can't force myself to pay that cost. I'll just take war money, like just money, war reps, transfer trade. Don't be friends with Oirat anymore. We'll come back next time and not pay 100 Diplo points. 100 Diplo points is like 2 clicks on our gold mine. Wouldn't you rather dev the gold mine than take that clay right now? That's my logic. That's what I would rather do. I would much rather have 2 more dev clicks in a gold mine. The shadow that stalks the corridor, lose mandate, or lose stab, and meritocracy. Meritocracy is nowhere near as valuable as mandate, but stability. Ouch! God, it's still hot. Shit. I think we have to lose the stab, which is unfortunate. But I'm not losing mandate right now. We still have a massive penalty from that reform being passed. The effects are... this tooltip is awful. Well, I guess maybe it's not. At the top, it does show the actual current effect. 14% goods produced, fire and shock damage received 14.4, national unrest plus 1.45, like... National manpower malice. We need to get rid of the mandate penalties. Chad is saying that I already have lots of money. I do, but you know what would be better than having lots of money is having idiotic amounts of money. I'd like even more money. More money. Mandate is a hindrance, not a benefit. I think it's maybe tedious. It's kind of like once you get the reforms passed and can just ignore them, you could just ignore them altogether. Just sit at 100. Like, yearly meritocracy 0.5 is essentially pointless to me. The extra diplomat here is good. Trade efficiency is very, very small, but good. The only one that's actually really strong is, in my opinion, the core creation cost. Monthly autonomy 0.05 is effectively pointless once you're at 0, but can situationally be good. Monarch administrative skill, I guess they're good. You'd rather have them than not have them, but... Oirat is also at war with Uzbek. He's the aggressor. We caught him while he was in an offensive war. That's pretty solid. Let's make sure we've got a siege guy here. And just pile everyone over because I want to make sure we have enough artillery. The 20-year bonuses are good too? Yeah, but those are tied to meritocracy, not to mandate. Time for money! Grant New World Charter and, yeah, 2,300 ducats. Sounds great. We're debt-free! Yay, we're debt-free! Call Dave Ramsey. Out of curiosity, what are the chances? Is there anyone in chat who's actually called Dave Ramsey's talk show? I would not be surprised if there's like just one. There could be. Statistically, there could be one of you in chat. Couldn't there? Your mom has. I think it's a big deal. It's a big accomplishment to set your sights on a goal, like paying off all of your debt, and then it's a cool thing. Being able to call in and say, hey, we did it. You know, we paid off all of our debt. I like that. That's not ideal. Especially while we're receiving extra damage taken. We already have 47 war score, but I want him to be on low enthusiasm before we peace out. So let's continue piling armies westward. Apparently we have a massive morale advantage. Good God. From technology, power projection, army tradition, prestige, Jean Barret, a truly great captain. 6.51 morale versus 2.94. Jesus. Not to mention she's on Tech 14. We have less discipline, but the morale. Gross. Soldatia, of course, rolls a 9 in the first fire phase. Well done, sir. But he backs it up with a 1 in the shock phase. You know, like you do. I think we'll actually rally south, because this army is going to maybe be alive, actually. On the 29th, we can retreat. Good job, Soldatia. You kept your men alive. You did the best you could. You still lost way more men than you killed, but at least you didn't get stack wiped. Okay, 103, 102-ish ducats. That's about 40% of our gross income. It's decent. Get him down to low enthusiasm, which should happen probably after the capital falls. There it goes. 70 war score. Let's just use this interface because it's easier. Give all the things back to Mongolia, please. That'll be preferred. It's all there. That's all there. Good. And how about money? As much money as will give us. Minus money, plus war reps. Plus money until you won't. Good. Thank you. Literally every army can just now retreat to the capital. Cool. Easy war. I'm gonna take a short break here if you're watching on YouTube. Otherwise, stick around on Twitch and I'll see you in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.